What if something important already happened, and you just didn't notice? You keep thinking that important things are obvious, that you'd feel them when they happen, that there would be a moment, a sound, a clear before and after. But what if that's not how it works? What if the most important thing in your life already happened, and you didn't notice at all? Not because you were careless, not because you weren't paying attention, but because nothing felt different. You woke up the same way. The room looked the same. Your phone still worked. The world didn't pause. So you moved on. That's the disturbing part. You expect important moments to announce themselves, to arrive loudly, to interrupt your day. But sometimes they pass quietly. So quietly that the only proof they happened is the feeling that something is now off. You notice it weeks later, not as a memory, but as a gap, something you can't name, a sentence that never finishes in your head. You tell yourself you're just tired, that it's stress, that everyone feels like this sometimes, but it keeps returning, not as panic, not as fear, as familiarity, like a room you've been in before, but can't quite picture. You replay recent days. Nothing stands out. No arguments, no accidents, no dramatic choices. That's what makes it unsettling, because if nothing obvious happened, then what exactly changed? You start questioning small things. Why certain places feel different now? Why some people seem slightly further away? Why silence feels heavier than it used to? You check your memories looking for a marker, but there isn't one. No timestamp, no warning sign, just the sense that you arrived somewhere without realizing you were traveling. And the worst thought isn't that something bad happened, it's that something important did, something irreversible. And you walked right past it because it didn't look important at the time. That's what stays with you at night. Not fear, uncertainty. The idea that the moment you should have noticed was ordinary, that it looked exactly like every other moment, and now it's gone. You wonder how many times this has already happened, how many turning points didn't feel like turns, how many endings felt like normal days, how many beginnings didn't announce themselves. You start paying closer attention, but that only makes it worse, because now every quiet moment feels suspicious. Every pause feels loaded. Every ordinary second feels like it could be hiding something. And then you realize the most unsettling possibility. What if the important thing wasn't an event? What if it was the last time something didn't feel this way? What if the change wasn't sudden but final? And the reason you didn't notice is because nothing warned you that this moment mattered more than the others. You're still here. Nothing is wrong. But something has already happened, and you may never know exactly when.